generally assess your bid? How you thought you played, how you felt?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it doesn't matter how I performed today. We lost. I mean, it's tough to kind of critique how I performed or how any of our guys performed. Right now, it's tough in the locker room right now. So we'll take a look at that when we get back to Florida, and we'll take those corrections and learn from them. Yeah, on the interception, that was just a bad decision. It should never went there. So.
What can you say about how Mike Gesicki played today?
I think overall, the offensive guys did good. The receivers got open, made some plays. We just got to finish drives every time we go out there with points. That was tough today. I don't know. I don't know. I probably should have just ran that. Everyone in the stadium knew that I should have ran that. So.
Take us through that play. Was that straight about what it was called and we did, or do you have any problem with that?
I mean, we're trying to get the first down, and we're giving the best guys we think, an opportunity to get that. So we just gotta execute better on that.
I know we talked to you about in the past about how you kind of got more on target at the moment, but is that a situation where you may have hindsight check out and have to a different level?
Yeah, we have checks, but like I said, we try to put our best guys in the best position to, get us first downs, and that's the situation we had, and we just didn't execute it.
So you did lead the team on a 91-yard touchdown drive in the fourth quarter. How are you feeling about that drive and about how the result?
I mean, really, the end result, we lost. So it was a touchdown, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we lost. So that's it.
You feel you were certainly in the first half you were in full control, and yet you had the ball twice at the 10-yard line from out field goals. And looking back, it's like you said you got to finish drives. Is that
Yeah, on those, I didn't execute, to the highest level that, I know this offense can execute plays. And I'd say those plays were pretty much both to the running back. So, I got to do a better job on that part. Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I was 100% ready to be out there. That's all I can tell you. And I would have never put myself in the position to go out and play if I knew, I'd be in a position where I'd hurt myself. So, that's that. Yeah, I got to take a look at the instant replay. I wasn't even sure. So, it's one of those things where I just went with it, saying we probably scored. I don't know. Well, I think you got to go in to work tomorrow or whenever we have film, and you just got to get things corrected, get things fixed, and continue to put your head down and work. I think that's the only way you go about, these kind of things. I think we're very close as a team to getting to where we want to be. But yeah, it's just little things that we can, look at in the film room and, try to learn from and work towards.
This is your first NFL matchup against Trevor, first since the 2019 national
None of that played a role. None of that played a role. I mean, it's tough enough to be in the NFL to think of, you know, their defense and what their defense is scheming up and what we're trying to do offensively. So none of that was ever a thought for me. Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice place. We stayed on a golf course, and I mean, you know, the golf course is pretty big. There's really not much water and trees, so you can slice it or hook it, and you know, it'll pretty much be on the fairway. So it's from my take on that.
Final question? Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Christian Wilson, go ahead and get started.
Hey, Christian,
I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please?
before the game when it field goal, Coach Flo said that he didn't really maybe coach it right for you guys. On the field, when you're trying to play for, when you're trying to guard the sideline and whatnot, because you're able to obviously get the slant and what were you trying to do on that play?
Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of different scenarios in that situation. As far as the coaching points, I'll leave that between coach and everybody on the team. But, you know, there's a lot of different scenarios that the way things could have played out and a lot of different things they could have done. So.
Did you personally expect them to try to go inside and see that in the first half?
Again, there's a lot of different possibilities. So, you know, there's a bunch of different things you can expect them to do or can account for.
One positive play was the sack fumble. What can you tell? What are your recollections about how that play developed?
Just I had recognition, you know, and just realized it was pass fast and try to go make a play for my team. You know, it's cool to make individual plays, but at the end of the day, I want to win. That's most important. So, you know, it's just important that we stick together as a team, which we will do. Continue to get back to work and you know, continue to fight hard, and you know, hopefully a few of these will start rolling our way.
You guys took a couple timeouts in the first half. Evidently, they were playing hurry up, speed up, and Coach Flores said you take timeout. Was it, I don't know, surprising? Or was it hard to get people on the field that you were seeing from the defense?
Yeah, they were doing some things, you know, and you always want to have your right personnel out there, you be in the best situation and be in the right calls, you know, to help your team win. So, you know, they did some stuff, but, you know, we just, you know, we were able to adjust to a lot of it. So, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence referred to you as annoying earlier in the week, obviously previous teammate. Did it feel good to be reunited on the field, especially on the strip sack?
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. You know, it's good to, it's I kind of said that to him on the field. It's just crazy. You know, we're here, we're in the NFL, we're in London playing against each other. Like, who would ever thought? You know, and I'm pretty sure he still thinks I'm annoying. I'm still sure he would say that after this game. You know, we're definitely just blessed to play this game at a high level and to be here as well.
Did you say anything to him after the script sack?
I might have said something. I'm sure I did, but just don't really remember right now.
We focused on rushing the passer, so it's not always easy to see what's happening behind you. But in general, what was your sense about how Noah and Justin Coleman did filling in for two programs?
Yeah. No, I thought they did pretty well. Like you said, like, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I feel like they did a pretty good job. You know, we were able to get some good rushes in there, so you know they must have been doing pretty solid back there. And I seen them run around, make a few plays, but I can't exactly gauge it. But you know, it seemed like they were doing pretty solid, or at least in good position a lot of times. So.
How do you get the look of it given the manner of
Say again, I can't hear you.
How do you get the look of them given the manner of the defeat and plus the season?
Well, biggest thing is, like I said earlier, like I alluded to earlier, we just got to stick together. You know, and that starts with the leaders on this team. That starts with me. I just got to continue to be myself every day, coming with a smile, with energy. You know, because I love this game, love my teammates. You know, I love being a part of this organization. So, you know, and I'm sure a lot of guys feel that way. So we'll just continue to get back to work, watch the tape, get better, flush this 24-hour rule in the NFL, and get ready tomorrow for the next opponent.
This is a weird team. You often
It was like again, like I was kind of saying earlier, it was just an awesome experience to be here, playing this arena. I thought it was great. It was a cool atmosphere to be a part of, and a great experience, and I'm glad I got to be here.
Speaking of your next opponent, the Dolphins, how do you all plan to bounce back as a defensive unit?
Well, yeah, like I said, just got a 24-hour rule. We'll, learn from this game, watch the tape, get better, moving forward. And we're just going to come to work, and just prepare as hard as we can. Just make whatever adjustments we need to make, dive into the game plan, attack it full steam ahead, and, hopefully next week we'll get a better result.
How was the food and water?
It was pretty good. I must admit, it was pretty solid.
Anyone else have a question for Christian? Thank you. This is Jalen Waddle. Go ahead and get started with questions.
Jalen, how would you describe how your teammate Tua Tagovailoa played today?
I think he played well. Honestly, first game back, and I think he played really well.
What was going through your mind on that 91-yard touchdown drive in the fourth quarter? Of course, you capped it with a touchdown, but what was it like during that drive for you and your offensive teammates?
We knew we needed it. It was big, so I think the key thing was just believing in each other. I think we showcased our ability real well, so just doing that consistently is going to be, the challenge for us.
How surprised to be 1-5 at this point in the season?
Honestly, you never just guess what you're going to be. You just go about it every day, every week, try to get better for the most part. So it's not look at it like you're 1-4 or you this and that. You just try to get better every week.
Jalen, the team decided to punt on fourth down and short in two situations. And then near the end of the game, the team decided to go for it. I'm curious, what were you thinking when you realized that there was going to be an offensive play there?
You guys just get out there. Honestly, they go higher up to the coaches, and they trust in the offense to go for it in that situation. So.
How would you describe your battle with Shaquille Griffin?
I couldn't hear exactly what he said. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
How would you describe you had a couple of battles with Shaquille Griffin. How would you describe it?
Tough. He's a really good player. Obviously, his brother's on the team. He's a real good player. We knew that going into the game. We knew he was a tough one. So just going against him, I think it's just great to experience that and go against great players and just, try to earn the respect from, someone that you used to watch and things like that. So it was good.
It seemed to be, you guys start off really well in the first quarter and then finish really strongly. What's going on in the second and third quarter? Why is there kind of like a slowdown period?
Say it again? He said it kind of fast. I'm sorry.
Finished well in the first quarter and fourth quarter. How come there's a slowdown period in the second and third quarter?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a slowdown period or things like that. I think it just goes back to executing and just getting our basic plays and just run them. We run them well.
Jalen, obviously it's not the Dolphins locker room, but it is a locker room in a strange place. How would you describe the feelings in there at this time?
Everyone's just disappointed. I think, just coming all the way over here, it was a great atmosphere. And everybody wants to win every week. So it's disappointing.
Jalen, can I understand the team disappointment, but you still embrace the touchdowns yourself? Anything stand out on those plays and the execution?
You saying it don't really mean nothing without a win, So that's what tops it off.
Obviously, there's been some notable injuries you've seen across the Dolphins. How do you think the rest of the season has come together? And do you think that today's game has helped them get their standings within the team as well?
Definitely. I think we have trust in all our receivers. I think we have a good core, and I think everyone filled in really well, and I think they're just going to continue to build.
Pretty good?
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you. We'll have a couple more players here in just a moment. Mike, you had a big day, catches, kind of 15 yards, I think. Reason.
I think it was just, some opportunities come your way, and when they do, you got to make the most of them. So that was pretty much it. So on that.
I thought I saw you out there initially at the last play of the game. Were you the defense at the goal line? Is that right?
Yeah, if they were going to throw the Hail Mary, which they obviously didn't end up doing, so then they took me out.
So you were out there?
Correct.
For the Hail Mary? Okay,
Yeah.
One final thing, if you get the play before you guys went for a fourth down, 3rd and 6, you got 3rd and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to cut the
Yeah, I mean, it's man coverage. So you try to get open as quick as possible. The quarterback's back there. Just holding on to the ball, waiting for you to get open. I haven't seen it. I tried to reach for it. Don't know. So, but.
What are your thoughts on how Tua Tagovailoa played today?
Yeah, I thought Tua played extremely well. Thought he hung in there in the pocket, made some good throws, did a good job leading guys, and it wasn't really any rust for being out for the last three games or so. So I was proud of him to go out there and kind of play through it and make some plays for us. Obviously, we got to make a couple more to come out. Stop feeling like this at the end of games.
Like throughout the third quarter, you were getting some good receptions and you were getting the crowd behind you, getting hyped up a little bit. How do you think the crowd responded to you?
Crowd was great. Crowd was a lot of fun. Obviously it was a home game for Jacksonville, but being over here in London, they just want to see some big plays. So to cheer them up and kind of get them behind us, that was fun. Wish we could make a couple more.
Mike, on a slightly lighter note, we always see players lobbying officials for calls, but I don't think we've ever seen players actually demonstrate exactly what you did on the play before, and it was successful because they picked up the flag on
Yeah.
the 10-20 yards. Is that a technique you're going to adopt going forward?
Well, when I think I'm right, I'm going to make sure I let them know. And I was, and they agreed. The game happens quick, so the officials, they try to make the best call that they can in that moment. And obviously, like I said, it happens fast, so they make a call, and then they have the ability to, overturn it, adjust it, all that kind of stuff. So give a ton of respect to the officials. They got a tough job out there. A lot of things happen fast, and they made a ton of good calls, and that one they got right. So.
Mike, from a big picture perspective, obviously didn't expect the team to be 1-5. How surprised are you by where the team stands at this moment?
Yeah, I mean, we work hard, we practice hard. We had good training camp, we have good practice during the week. So obviously, it is frustrating, but I mean, this is the business we're in, man. This is the National Football League. Everybody is professionals in this league, and everybody's getting paid to go out and win football games. And we gotta just make a couple more plays. We are extremely close.
Anybody else have a question for Mike? All right, thank you. This is Jerome Baker. You want to go ahead and get started with questions? So you had a couple big plays, the 4th and 1 stop at the 9-yard line, and a couple chasing sacks of sack of Lawrence. Anything working especially for you for that?
You saying did anything work?
Oh, you lead for that blood?
Oh,
You're that 4th and 1 stop. Were you expecting them to run?
Yeah. I mean, they have a great back, so definitely was cued in if they were going to run the ball. So, I kind of had a good idea they were running.
Play before the game with the field goal, I think you were kind of spread out, kind of guarding the sideline. Which goes to that as a whole, you guys were kind of trying to guard the sideline. Is that right? And do you expect them to kind of go inside on the slant and first down underneath it? What do you kind of expect them to do heading to the sideline?
I mean, they could have did either one. We would line up outside, they would throw a slant, got a quick timeout. If we would have lined up inside, we threw it out of bounds. We'll throw it right to the sideline, get out quick. It was just a football play, and it just didn't go in our favor.
Did you think that the Jaguars had enough time on the clock? No, you're not a coach. In your opinion, did you think the Jaguars had enough time to complete a play in the middle of the field, call timeout, and set up for a field goal?
Me personally, I had a good idea they had enough time. I think we could have played it better, but at the end of the day, it didn't go in our favor. If we would have just did a few things different and throughout the game, we could have came up with a win. But disappointed that we lost. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
You guys had, Gesicki was on the field in the Hail Mary defense. Was that sort of the prevailing idea in the huddle?
Yeah, so the first thing, of course, we was thinking Hail Mary. But after we saw what they were doing, we kind of had a good idea they wasn't doing that. But, yeah, Gesicki's he's definitely out there when we do jump ball. So.
Jerome, sort of a bigger picture question. I'm assuming you did not think the team would be in this position 1-5. Why, how do you think the team is in this position?
I can say one thing about this team. Every day we come in there, we go hard. We lock in. We go as hard as we can. We work as hard as we can. We all trust flow. We all try to do the right thing. It's football. It's NFL. It's kind of unfortunate that we're 1-5, but it is what it is. We can't look back in the past and try to change anything. So what we can do now is really just, focus on next week, whoever we play, and just lock in and get it done. It's a National Football League. Did I expect us to be 1-5? No. Anybody in this league, we don't expect, to lose games. So it is what it is. National Football League. At the end of the day, it's still early. We just got to turn it around, and we got to turn it around quick.
Jordan, you've been in the league now for 3 seasons. Obviously, you play against some...
I can't hear you.
Sorry. In the 3 seasons, you played against some great quarterbacks. Obviously, there's a lot of interest in Trevor Lawrence as number 1 overall pick. And you got a few hits on him today. I think you had 3 hits on him. Did you see anything from him different or anything you didn't expect? Or what was your perception from the defensive side trying to stop him?
Yeah, I kind of been a fan of him, since he was in college. And you can just tell early on, he's smart, he got the arm, and I think a lot of people don't understand that he's actually athletic. He's a young quarterback, but you can tell he's definitely getting better every week, and all praise to him. He's definitely going to be one of the great quarterbacks in this league, and today he got one on me. So, next few years, I'm definitely going to see him again.
As a team, how good is Steve Stewart back out there?
I can't hear you.
As a team, how good was Steve Stewart back out there given his injury?
Say it again?
As a team, how do you think Tua played today, and how good is it to see him back out on the field?
I was excited to see him back out there. Just to see the work he put in. When he was out, he was still locked in. He was still trying to get healthy. He was still trying to, get guys better. I was definitely happy to see him out there. I definitely think he made some great throws, some great plays, and that's what we all expect of him. So I'm definitely happy for him. And, at the end of the day, you've got to close this chapter and focus on next week. And I'm definitely excited for that.
What's your sense for how Noah Igbenogany and Justin Coleman did sort of filling in for 2 Pro Bowlers?
They did what they were supposed to do, and that's the guy in front of them was down. They got to step in and do just as good. I'm definitely happy for Noah. He's definitely been through some challenges, and just to see him just push through, and he definitely made some plays for us. And I'm definitely happy to see them 2 out there and make some plays for us. I can't hear you. I really can't.
Atmosphere in London.
Yeah, the atmosphere was lit. It was one of those places of just to see the love, for football in another country. It's nothing like that. It was definitely a cool experience, and hopefully I get the chance to come back out here and play again. But honestly, the people here were beautiful. They were nice. They were everything you expected, of London. And I'm definitely happy I was here and got the opportunity to play here. Say it again? Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect, football to be this big out here.
but it truly was, a great sight to see, the different jerseys, the different teams, the different people, was rooting for different teams, and just to see the football as a sport out here, it was just cool to see. And for me, just to get the opportunity to play in another country, I think that's something a lot of guys can't say. So I'm definitely happy that we was out here, and just unfortunately we didn't get the win.
Jake, I don't know if it was clear on the scoreboard replay, but what was your opinion on whether or not the Jaguar guy touched the ball before Matt Collins recovered it? Did you get a look?
My opinion, I don't know. I'm sure it's different angles, but I'm one of those guys that if he touched it, great, we got a touchdown. If he didn't, just come out there and play some defense. I'm one of those guys. I don't really care if he touched it or not. I just know that, if it's our time to go out on defense, I got to go out there and perform. So I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the TV copy or anything, but it is what it is.
Jerome, team on a 5-game losing streak. What's your message to the fans?
The fans. The Miami Dolphins, we come in every day. We work hard. We're young. We're hungry. And that's never going to change. When we come in the next day, we truly put our pads on and we look to work and get better. Is it disappointing that we're 1-5? Yes. But it's still early. This team is hungry. And I'm definitely excited for the rest of the year. And we definitely need our fans to support us and back us. And we're definitely going to come for the rest of the games and do the best, we definitely can. So don't count us out yet. We're gonna be good. We're gonna learn from it. But at the end of the day, it's still early. We just got to come in there and lock in, and we got to pick up some wins.
What's the best way to bounce back? Like, is it just, finishing off plays, get a few fundamental things? Like at the moment, there's a lot of penalties conceded.
Yeah.
What do you think the best way to bounce back is?
We had a chance to close out the game. I'll say as a whole, me myself got to do a better job finishing on making plays, and giving our team a chance to win games. So.
What do you expect Jackson to be able to do on that last play?
I don't know. It's 5 seconds left. Call the best defense we could. We just got to do a better job executing the play. So.
There was a few times you got to Trevor Lawrence, and he kind of just evaded you.
Yeah.
Did you expect him to be that quick and that agile?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence was definitely faster than I thought he was. He's definitely a good athlete that we didn't know. But like I said, I got to do a better job finishing those plays, and those are key plays I got to finish.
Given how long the turnover streak was, how do you kind of get back to that kind of play where you get teams up the field really early, you get back to finishing plays and that kind of stuff?
As a defense, we emphasize on turning the ball over. That was the key coming into the game, win the turnover battle. I think we came short on that. Like I said, we got to do a better job getting turnovers for the offense, giving them better field position to finish out the game for us. So.
Manuel, as far as the locker room goes, obviously through COVID, we're no longer allowed in there at this time.
Yeah.
Can you relate to us sort of what the vibe is like in there at this time?
We're a young team. We got to get better. I know 1-5 is tough to see. I hate losing. But we got to do a better job, closing out games and finishing games, and we're going to keep fighting, and that's the type of spirit we got. We're going to keep fighting to the very end. So.
How easy is it to put a loss like this behind you?
It's definitely tough to put a loss like this because we were almost there. But like I said, we got to move on to next week. We got a tough challenge coming up for us, and we just got to do a better job closing out and finishing games. I'm sorry, I can barely hear you.
I was saying, are there positives though that you can take from the game? I'm thinking the stop and flip and two, plays and drives where defense really stepped up, saying Jackson.
Oh yeah, we definitely made some good plays out there that I'm proud of. But if you don't win the game, it doesn't really mean much, but it definitely makes a positive plays that I'm happy, about. So.
You spoke about how young the team is. How do you think Jalen Phillips and Javon Holland are positioning into the NFL?
They're doing a good job for us. They're key guys that we need on this defense. They're making good plays, big plays for us. I'm excited for their growth, and they just got to keep battling, and we're going to turn this around for them. So.
Another young player in Noah who got a start today.
Yeah.
How do you think he did? How do you think he's a transition from college to the
Yeah.
NFL team?
I think Noah's doing a good job for us. We had Pro Bowler down. He stepped in and made some key plays and good plays for us. I'm proud of his growth as well. I'm happy to see him out there, playing. But it's like we all got to do a better job as a defense, playing better each game. So.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Yeah.